Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. Very
Uh,
good.
could you tell us who you are and what you do?
Hi there. My name is Bonnie Evans, and I'm a PTI driver. I've been here 3 years this month, and I'm a company driver, and I work on the South Board, which is mainly Florida, Georgia, Carolinas, a little bit of Alabama.
Do you like staying in that southern region?
I do like it. I live in northern Florida, and while it might not be quite as much miles as the rest of the boards, I do enjoy it. I like it. I really do enjoy it.
What is it like to work at PTI?
PTI is a great company. I've been trucking 17 years, and like I said, I've been here 3 years, and this is the best company that I've ever worked for because you get treated like a human being, for one. If you ever have any problems, you can always get somebody to help you. The equipment is great. The time off is great. The paid vacation is good. I like the freight that we haul, and I really like the company. So for me, I plan on retiring here.
Oh,
So
very
when,
nice. What made you become a truck driver?
oh, I became a truck driver years and years ago. I was a operator for the deaf for AT&T, and I worked in Washington, D.C., and I typed like over 100 words a minute. And I developed carpal tunnel syndrome. And I learned from a lot of the older operators that when you get carpal tunnel, it's very bad. So I had a slight case of it, and I got the union to pay for my truck driving school because I figured I'd better get out while the getting's good and get another career. And I've always wanted to be a truck driver because I think it's so cool, and it's allowed me to see almost every state, and it's been a very good career for me.
Would you have done anything different?
No, I don't think so. You know what? Especially now in this economy, I would rather do this than be in an office, and it pays pretty good. And let's face it, I'm an essential worker now.
You are very essential.
I, that could become very important in the future. I hope not, but you always think about little things you might would have done different. But I'm pleased with this career, and I'm really glad that I chose it.
Do you have any stories from the road you could share with us?
Let's see. I do have a lot of stories.
Maybe
What could I?
maybe something that someone wouldn't normally experience if they weren't in a big truck.
Well, you always have experiences. I'm trying to think of a good one. Um, you meet a lot of good people, and sometimes you meet people that are having trouble, and sometimes you meet people that I get a lot of people staring at me because I'm a woman. Okay, I just do. People driving by, and they'll slam on their brakes and slow down, and many times it's women just as much as men. And I find a lot of younger people staring at me too. And I think what they're doing is they're considering this as a job. They're looking at me and going, oh, wow, check it out. It's a woman driving. Maybe that'd be a good career. So I get a lot of that on the road. I get a lot of people giving me the thumbs up and honking. And then I get some guys that are jealous I'm driving, and then whatever, they just go. And I'm like, you're just jealous. You're not driving a great truck like this. So I get a lot of that. And in the truck stops, though, around drivers, I always get respect. I always, drivers within the driving community, I don't see any racial bias. I don't see any problems among drivers. All through this whole thing, everybody treats you just like another driver. And I really like that among the driving community. So I don't really have any specific stories than to say I get a lot of reaction from being a woman on the road, from women to men. Now, if I ever see another woman on the road or another woman driving, I make a point to go up to her, shake her hand, and meet her. Because in the driving world, you have women that are either It's weird. It's like either they're intimidated by you, and I'm like, no, we don't need to be that way. We need to be, there's not that many of us, so let's make friends. And the friends that I've made, women friends in the driving world, are always keepers, and I love talking to them and hearing their perspective and how they deal with, driving in a man's world pretty much.
If you could give any advice to someone maybe considering becoming a driver, what kind of advice would you give them?
Um, I would say go for it. Jump in with both feet and don't be afraid. And if you're a woman, you can do it just as much as a man. I'm under 110 pounds. I'm very strong. I'm 5'4", and I can drive this thing and back it up just as good as any guy. And it keeps you in shape. So if you're considering it, whether you're a man or a woman, don't be afraid and just go for it, because you can do it. And it's a pretty good career as long as you like traveling and being out away from your house. That's the main thing. It's a good career.
I agree. I think that the transportation industry is just so needed anytime, especially now.
Right. It's always needed. And so you will always have a job. You will always have a job, and one that pays pretty good too.
Well, thank you so much, Bonnie, for your time, and thank you for all that you're doing out there. I know we really appreciate it here at PTI, and personally, I really appreciate it as well.
Well, thank you so much. It's been nice talking to you this morning, and I hope you have a great day.
You too. Thank you.